Good morning.
All right. Good morning to everyone. Sorry about that. We were all ready to go and realized we didn't have a camera up there. So now we
Playing a little
are
catch
here.
up.
Yes. So good morning. This is Linda and Lane from Sierra Sewing Quilting and Vacuums in Reno and Carson City, Nevada. And how's everyone doing today?
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful spring day going on right here. So we are happy. Again, we're here for What's New Wednesday, showing some things that we haven't, that are brand new, the fabrics that are brand new. And we have a few things that we haven't shown for a little while. So we just want to get some reminders out there about some products.
Definitely.
15% off of everything that we show today from now until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can watch us anytime. Again, I'm always surprised. We had a gal into the store yesterday and we were asking about it. She goes, I can't watch at 9. I don't watch because I can't watch at 9. You can watch anytime.
Yeah.
You can watch a recording and still get the 15% off until tomorrow morning. So go to our website for purchases. You can go, there's a link right here on our page, and you can also go to the website if you want to do it that way, sierrasewing.com. There, go to live sales and then scroll down. There's a picture of us on there. And you just click on that and everything that we are showing today will be there and 15% off again.
Yes, and then you also can have it either picked up here in our Reno location, you can have it picked up at the Carson location, or you can go ahead and have shipping. And if you spend more than $100, you get free shipping. So either way, what works for you is what will help you get your stuff.
And any questions, feel free to ask him now because Jared is there. He can answer all your questions for you. Or you could also call our store after 10 o'clock. Again, our phone number is there right below us. And you can call us anywhere from 10 to 5:30 during the week, 10 to 5 on Saturdays. And we're happy to answer any questions that you have.
Absolutely.
All right. Please share us on Facebook, Instagram.
YouTube.
Get us out there, YouTube. Get us out there to your friends. We've a lot of spreading has been done, and it's always fun to see the people who are like, how do they know about us?
Right. It's been great having, it shows such great support for us when you guys share our videos and heart our videos, all that. And it's great because then your friends and neighbors across the country also get to see what kind of great products we have and all the wonderful sales that we're doing, and they can partake in that.
All right. I think we're ready.
I think so. Well, we're going to go ahead and start with this beautiful panel that's behind us.
Yes.
I know we've had this one in the
We've had
past.
national park ones before, but I think they changed the pictures
I think
sometimes.
it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit different. But if you've had this before, you know how beautiful this is. It is an entire large panel. It is 63 American national parks. It's by Kenneth Crane.
Which are all of them.
Every one of them of national parks.
National parks.
It actually measures 54 inches by 72. It is a huge, huge panel. A lot of people use this for their backing when they are using all of the other national parks, which we'll show you in just a second, of their fabrics.
Right. But
All by itself,
a lot of
it's super
people
cute.
make it just as a whole cloth quilt. Maybe put a border or two on it, but you don't even have to do that. You can just take it into the quilter with the backing and say,
Quilt it.
make me a quilt. And it's a great thing to have. We're getting into
really-
camping season and a great gift for somebody that you know is a big time camper.
And it's very, very cool. So this is another panel that we have, and it's just more of the parks. So this is just a little bit smaller, a little bit tighter. These are really cool.
This is the 42-inch wide one.
And so this is 24 inches by width of fabric. And so you can buy these by the panel. They're as eaches online. When you order them, they're going to be as eaches. So for every one you buy, this is the size it's going to be. 24 inches by approximately 42, 43.
And then I really like this one. This one's the same, again, the postcards, or wow, they're too big for post stamps. They're more postcards. Of all, again, a tossed postcards of all of the national parks. And that would be a great backing on there.
That one would be, well, that would even be a good one to make a border around the panel if you wanted to.
And think about the things they can do in their camper with that, for those of you who use the campers.
Curtains. You could make bowl cozies.
Yeah,
you can make
bowl cozy,
aprons
aprons,
or hot
hot
pads.
Lots
And
of
then
fun things.
we did bring in a new panel. Now this is something that we have not had before. Is it showing, or am I too far close back? Awesome. So it is the Yellowstone National Park. And you know, Yellowstone is so popular right now.
I love, this is so nice with the bison in there.
It is
I
beautiful.
I was able to go to Yellowstone a couple years ago, I think it was. And it's just so majestic to see all the bison out there. And you do want to go up and pet them.
Well, there's some crazies that have done that.
Doesn't work out well.
No, there hasn't been a few that hasn't turned out so well.
You know, they're just so majestic looking, and Yellowstone is just a beautiful part
Drape
to
it
go
that
to.
way. It is a really, really pretty.
Now, there is more to this line of the national parks. It's online. Is it under anything in particular, Carrie?
It has its own category, national parks.
National
Oh,
parks.
okay,
So we do
uh-huh.
have a lot more blenders, and we even have some of the legends
Yeah.
on there also.
Which, oh yeah, Mothman.
Mothman.
One of my favorites from West Virginia. But
It's pretty cool, and there's only a couple left of that one. That one's been pretty
Yes.
popular.
Yes,
that was fun.
has. I have to say, I brought Mothman in, and everyone was like, "Really, Linda?" You know, but some people know who he is.
It
Some
came out.
people know who
It's
he
actually those are and they're fun. I mean,
fun.
honestly, the panels are really fun. So
is. Yes.
and so easy to put together.
Yeah.
Well, since we're kind of into the national parks and the whole camping thing, how about we show
And camping's
the camping one?
starting.
Yeah, it's, it is the season. So this one's called Pine Grove, and I thought this was so
Yeah, this is the main
sweet.
print.
And it's going to be upside down, so I'm going to show it this way. Here we go. So really cute. You know, you got your bear and your moose down. How's that? You got your little, cabins and your pup tents and your travel trailers. It's adorable. We actually, and we just put this out yesterday,
Yes.
and we've already sold a bunch.
Yes.
So it's going to be very popular.
And I love this one. Has the moose and the bear. And my favorite, the raccoon. I haven't had any raccoons in my back porch lately. I've been bringing I have a bunch of feral cats at my house, and I put food outside. Well, now the feral cats are living in my house at night. To keep
They know where to go. They're
the
getting
raccoons
fed.
were one thing, but when I had the coyote on the camera like a couple nights in a row, I was like, no more. So this is a fun one. I'm sorry?
Sounds like they're no longer feral.
The kitties, no.
Pretty much.
And I don't know if you can see that. You can see the little mama bear with the baby bear. It's so sweet.
I like the little
And
squirrel.
squirrel, yes. Oh, and I got to show this one because I love the pine cones. People come in and ask for wheat and pine cones. It's
Well, and
something
they
always
they
ask
want
for.
pine cones that aren't Christmassy.
Right, exactly.
So that one is perfect for all of our customers. Have been asking about that. And then here is just the bunch of trees, and it is directional, but it's really pretty. I love it. So these will be fun. These will be fun to make pillowcases and
Yeah, we got to get some.
placemats.
Oh yeah.
I know. I have a
gotta
lot
get
of
some
I have a lot of cutting to do. And speaking
We
of
do.
cutting, I'm going to grab this one because these are an ombre, and it's just. I'll see if we can show this the right way. So this is a new line that we got in from Moda. This is Super Bloom, and it is an ombre selection. So I'm going to show you this side, and then I'm just going to turn it around, and then we have this side. And it is directional, so this is great if you want to use it for, say, just open it up and make a tablecloth. This would even be really cute, even as a skirt. It does come in two colorways. So this is the darker version, and then
Where is the light
it's
version?
right here.
That one is? Okay.
And in all honesty, this one is flying.
Oh yeah.
It is just,
Somebody bought that to make a blouse or a skirt.
yes, I think it was a skirt. So there's the one direction, and then, forgive me for showing this kind of weird, because it is an ombre. It's just absolutely gorgeous. These flowers are beautiful.
I like the variety.
I do too.
It's like a wildflower field.
Very much. And it's springtime, so I mean, just
Yeah.
perfect timing.
So I'm going to show you. This is, of course, one of my favorites because it is red. I love red and pink. And I wish I knew this flower. But any of you who know the flower, please tell me what this is.
Isn't that a poppy?
Maybe. That's what I was
I'm not.
going to
I'm not
say.
so great with flowers
I was
either.
going to say that. And another, a different look that comes with this. This is just so fun and springy.
And that one has two colorways also.
Yes. This comes with the vase of flowers. Who can't be, oh, right side up.
Hey, right, I know it's kind of hard. They are
I
directional.
love all the different bouquets and vases full of flowers.
And then that one also comes with a dark navy blue background. So that one's really pretty. And then I have,
So many different ones
I
here.
know, there's just a ton. The colors are really, really pretty. So here I know I'm out of the camera, I'm
butterflies.
sorry guys. So here we got some butterflies. So we have it in 2 colorways also. We got the pink on pink, and then green on white. Which one are you gonna grab now?
I got the daisies.
Love, oh yes. Oh, the
Or
purple
cone
one.
flowers. I keep calling them.
Well, no, there is cone flowers also.
Yeah, I think this is the cone flowers. We have them in the pink, the purple background and the pink flowers. And then the white background with the yellow flowers. And that's a tossed one. But I can see
Even in
just
the
a
blue.
Really, oh, I forgot that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have it in several colorways when it comes to all of it. It's
can-
just really pretty.
See this?
Anybody have any
getting
suggestions
all
on what you would do with this
Yeah.
with this fabric line? It's so
Yeah.
pretty. Now we do have
That craftsman pattern would be.
oh, I know, after we
That
do all
would,
that.
yeah.
How about something like this? Here, I'll have you hold that one. So that one comes in a couple different colorways.
This
There's
one
a
is
red on red and a blue on blue, lavender.
tossed leaf
We're making such a mess.
vines.
And then there's just a simple thatched line that has the dots. Everybody who knows thatched, and is it showing the lines on there, Jared? Or do I have it too close? So this is just like the traditional thatch that Moda has, and then they added dots to it. And it comes in this shade of the really deep purple, and then there is a gorgeous, let me show this one really quick. We have that one too.
Is that
So
periwinkle?
Yes, I would call those definitely closer to, yeah, in fact, they call it periwinkle. So there you go. But that's kind of fun. It's taking the thatch that's been around for a while and just adding some tossed little dots on it.
And I like, and again, this is part of the line, more different flowers, and I love the stripe that they put in with it. That matches so well in with it. This would be great as a binding on the bias.
Oh, yeah. Well, and there's even a lighter color of the stripe too.
So that's a
Very
sampling.
cute. Very, very cute.
I have to tell you, this weekend someone told me, you guys are getting better at showing your fabric.
Well, I think sometimes,
So any suggestions of how
Yeah.
we can do better?
well, and I know sometimes I tend to go too fast and I talk too fast. So I'm like showing it to, because, you know,
Yeah.
I want to go too fast.
Yeah,
so.
sometimes we're on a time crunch.
I know, I know.
So, yeah.
So-
Okay.
So that is the line Super Bloom. I mean,
We've
it's so
shown
pretty.
almost all of them. There are a few that we didn't show, but go onto our website. You'll see the whole line there. And again, it's 15% off
Mm-hmm.
today through 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we have some little things over here to show.
We do, we do.
I'm going to start with Alex Anderson's Start Quilting. Any of you know anyone that is thinking about it? Or if you're a beginner yourself, we have a lot of beginning classes here. And we get a lot of new beginning sewers in. And this is by Alex Anderson. And she just has really good teaching techniques in this. So if you're just wanting to brush up maybe a little bit, read something from somebody who really knows what they're doing, this is a good one.
So I will talk about so I'll do this one and this one because I love this. So I have a pedal pad underneath my foot pedal because it likes to walk away from me.
I was going to say, some people think this might make them go faster, but it might. If the
It
pedal
could,
won't- if you
but
pe-
what's great
if your
about
pedal
this
can't
one-
move away from you.
Well, and that's the
you'll
problem is I have a FOF, and I'm used to having a foot pedal that was, only yay big, and the FOF is huge. And so it walks even farther from me, and I can't get around it, and yeah, so I have this, and I turn it this way, so it fits on here nicely, and it does not go skirting across the carpet or my flooring, even if I have it in the kitchen. So that part is wonderful. So these are great. Here's a picture a
And it
little bit
works
closer.
on carpet well too. It won't
Yeah, whether it's on your carpet, whether it's on your LVN, whether it's on tile, this will keep it from moving, and it doesn't stick to your pedal, so you don't have to worry
Right.
about the ones that require Velcro and glue, and then you can't take it with you. This one will go wherever you need to go. So this is fantastic. And then another little happy find, this is something that Sylvia, one of our teachers that we have here that teaches a lot of bags, so she does a lot of zippers and zipper work. We brought this in. This is Annie's double-sided basting tape, and it is very super skinny. It's a little itty bitty guy. The package actually comes with 2 rolls, so there is a ton in here for you. But this is fantastic for your zipper placement, so it won't slip. Or if you're doing your basting, instead of having trying to have some glue, you can just use this for when you're doing your binding and folding it over, fold over elastic. This will hold it. It's so thin, it won't disrupt any of your stitches, and you won't see it after you're all said and done. So this is fantastic. It's just one of those little, tools that you don't really know about it until somebody shows you how to use it. And then it becomes, where has this been all my life?
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Okay, yeah. Quilting tips and tricks, a little pocket guide. Again, this gives you just little ideas of shortcuts, organization, how to work with color, lots of different topics in here. And it just gives you some great tips, again, for beginners. So this one is a pocket guide for stabilizers. This is something nice to have because so many of us as embroiderers, especially if you're new, you're going which one do I use for this and which one do I use for that? And this is a good little cheat sheet to have in your library. The last one I'm going to show you today is the pocket guide for crochet basics, and it shows you some basics for crochet. And you might be saying, why are you showing a crochet book? Well, we have the Lori Holt yarns here, and she has a lot of projects and patterns out there that you can use, and this will give you, again, just a easy quick reference on the different type of stitches that there are in crocheting.
Well, and crocheting is getting really big back again with your blocks.
Yes.
To do your blocking for your quilts.
Yes.
So we brought in a couple cute little things here. So we have a new pressing pad. This is just fantastic for, if you're doing your traveling, if you're coming to classes. It is I already forgot the size. Darn it. It is 18 by 24. It is 100% cotton. So when you lay that out, it's a perfect little pressing pad, perfect for, your projects, for your blocks. And then, since we're talking about irons, we did bring back in, it's been gone for a little while, but we have the Iron Clean.
We've had lots of comments. Thank you for bringing that back in.
Yeah, this is fantastic. This is one of the easiest things to use if you're trying to clean off your iron, especially when you're doing the fusibles. You get just, sometimes you get a little bit of residue on there. It's well, you don't want to attach that to anything else. And this is the most simplest thing. You don't ever have to touch your hot iron, but you do just heat your iron up to medium, have a paper towel on the edge of your ironing board or on the edge of your table or your wool mat, and then you open up the little, it's almost looks like the size of a baby wipe kind of thing.
Okay.
But you're just going to lay that over that paper towel. You're going to take your warm iron that you've let warm up for about a minute, and you just go back and forth. And that wipe right there is going to clean off everything off your iron. So super fast.
All right. For embroidery, we have the OESD.
I love that one. I love the bee one. I think it's so cute.
Embroidery designs. Yes, I'll show you the back here in just a sec. It's Be Happy. Let me see. Bloom.
Here, let me take that for you.
I'm just trying to read these stringy. Spring is in the air. They're all springy type.
It's perfect timing for April.
The front one said, friends are like flowers. They cheer you up and brighten your day. But these are just simple embroidery. They're not very dense. You can see they're mainly outlined. And they would be great.
You can just frame them. I mean, if you don't
can
even
frame
make a
them.
pillow or an apron.
Mother's Day is coming up, so I brought some blanks out. We have some blank aprons that would easily go on too. Fast and easy. The apron's already made. All you have to do is just put a little bit of get your embroidery on there. We have some blanks of bags. Again, these bags are already put together. All you have to do is put your embroidery on it and sew them up the sides, and you got your bag. You can line them if you want, because these are not lined. And the other thing that we have are some pillows. Again, easy. The pillows are already put together. They're open. You just put your embroidery on it, sew up the sides, the zipper's in there, and you've got your pillow made. Fun gifts for somebody.
So then, last but not least, we brought back in, we've been out of it for a little while, and so we've always carried the flatter, but we did bring back in a couple of scents of the soak. So this one that I have here is called Celebration, and I just opened it up. It does have a seal, so it's not like it's gonna be right there, but you can smell the fragrance. This one is really, really nice. I love it. Soak is fantastic for any of your fine washables, but they're fantastic when it comes to doing anything with your quilting. If you've done some embroidery on some aprons, any of those items that you would like to wash, this is fantastic for that. And it's highly concentrated, and you can use this right inside your washing machine. You can either use your tub if you want to do hand washing, but you can use this right inside your washing machine. And then we have Flatter. Now Flatter we have 6 different fragrances, and of course one of them is unscented. Right here we have Pineapple Grove, and what makes Flatter, back up just a little bit. So Flatter is a starch alternative. There is no starch in this. So what it's going to do is, instead of making you're looking for a starch to crisp it and help flatten your fabric, this is going to actually flatten your fabric because it relaxes the fabric.
Right, exactly.
That's
Yes.
the biggest
It's more
difference.
of
It's
a
a relaxer.
It gets the wrinkles out, but it does keep your fabric very drippy. It's not going to do any kind of starchy at all.
Exactly, and it works really well if you have a fabric that you pre-washed and it kind of got a little twisted in a spot, because sometimes that does happen. Not often, but it does happen. This is perfect for that. Granted, you're going to spray it on there, you're going to manipulate it a little bit, but you can manipulate that fabric and get it untwisted and then hit it with your iron, and it's right back to where it needs to be, but yet it's still soft.
Yeah, and I've had people making the rugs, I don't know if any of you make the coil rugs, swear by this over any more of a starch product. We have people who make those rugs, and some of them say, oh, I like using the Best Press better, and other people say, I like using the Flatter better. So if you're working on something and you're not maybe getting the result from one product, try the other one. Have both the Best Press and the Flatter.
Yeah, and I mean,
they both work
because
a little differently.
Exactly, they are actually different, and they both work wonderfully. And I have to say, the fragrances on these product lines, wonderful, wonderful. Did we have the list of the the scents on there, Carrie, or do I need to list it later on?
I can put them on there.
Okay, well, just if there's any questions, please just give us a call.
Can
send
we
us
give
a
them
message.
some names of
We can.
flavors?
I can do that right now.
Yeah.
So we have Pineapple Grove, and then there is Lacy, Celebration, Yuzu, Wild Mint. That's kind of a new one. That's a new one. And then there's Fig. Fig is actually probably one of the most popular ones of the bunch.
I know you can't quite smell according to these names.
I know,
but
I
they
know.
all smell really, really good.
They are wonderful, yes.
So you brought this out. I know you said last but least. I'll let you.
I forgot about this little guy.
the
So
little seam ripper.
we all love our seam rippers, and I definitely am one of those seam ripper persons that I pick a couple times and then I'll take and put my fabric right in the center there, and I just drive that right across as best I can. And then, of course, without this, you have to sit there and deal with all the little threads. Well, this is a great little silicone tip, and you just wipe that down your fabric, and it grabs all of those loose threads that you had to break apart when you were seam ripping. So this is fantastic, and you can just literally put it on one side. If you need something even smaller, there's even one here. So if you by chance happen to misplace your cap, how many times have we misplaced a cap? It rolled away. There's actually another piece right here at the end of your seam ripper. Yeah. So these ones are great, and it caps right up. So then you don't stab yourself when you're traveling.
Okay. So we're going to be going over to Jared soon, but we just want to again remind you that the sale is on, 15% off of anything we showed today through 9 o'clock tomorrow, but we have something else.
One last thing.
Ooh.
I want to thank everybody who came to our grand reopening that we just had on Saturday at our Carson City store. We had such a blast. If you haven't seen the picture that Jared posted the same day that we did that,
We were too busy to get more
oh
pictures.
my gosh, we had so much fun. So thank you to everybody who came out and joined us and had a great, great time. So
Okay.
now we can set it off.
We're
to
going to
Jared.
go over to Jared.
Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Elaine stole the words right
I
out
Oh, I'm
know.
sorry.
I
I'm
was like,
sorry.
oh, Elaine.
here.
That was Jared's song and dance.
I'm sorry. I wasn't
can
given the
thank you
411 on that
Yes,
info.
but thank
And
you.
that's who it, yeah, we had so much fun. The ladies playing the games, they really enjoyed doing that. And everybody left a winner.
Yes, everybody did leave a winner. Michelle, my wife, said that there were a lot of people better at cornhole than she thought there would be. And there were definitely some people that were worse, trying to take the window out.
Get broken.
The window did not get broken.
Did it really?
No, it did not. And the blinds did not get broken, so
Yeah,
that's a
the
plus.
blinds did get torn down, but it was fun.
Yes, it was a great time. Yes, it was pretty dang packed in the beginning there, but
Yeah.
it sorted itself out. We had people lined up at 8:20 in the morning. So.
Yeah, we didn't open till
That's pretty
10.
good.
So, yeah, it was. And they were a happy bunch. They
Absolutely.
didn't mind waiting an hour and a half to get in.
Yeah. But on that note, we do have some sale machines that we can still extend some specials on through the end of next week, basically. So if you are intrigued in any of the demonstrations that we did, anything of the sort, give us a call at the phone numbers at the bottom of the screen. We had demonstrations on the brand new Bernina 990, the Bernina L890, the 890 QE we have in stock, Bernina 590. We did some on FUF. We did some all over the board. So Radiance, yep. Carrie was on the long arms. Elaine on the Lorastar, so all kinds of good stuff that had some shopping sprees and all kinds of goodies if you purchase. So if you're intrigued in some of those specials still, give us a holler and we'll see what we can do.
What's a shopping spree?
Shopping spree is, sorry, my nose is kind of runny here. Shopping spree is gift card for shopping here at the shop.
Okay.
So,
So
for
they-
example, like Laura Stars, if you purchase a Laura Star, you got a shopping spree equal to 10% of the purchase price of that unit. So yeah, pretty good. Bernina 990 in the Radiance, I think you got like a $1,500 shopping spree.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff you can go and get. And I mean, keep in mind, we got a lot of
That's enough
stuff.
to buy,
A whole new machine.
another machine or a Laura Star unit of some kind.
Yeah, absolutely. Hang on here. I'm going to blow my nose really quick. So just chat for a second, Mom.
Okay, well, the one thing that I have to say is last week I said I was going to do Stump Jared week. Well, I need another week. I need one more week, but it's going to be good because he thinks he doesn't know what it's about. And he thinks that I cannot stump him. But I'm gonna
I never said that.
Well, I didn't say you said it. He thinks it. He's not going to say it, but he thinks it. So next week will be fun. So be tuned into us next week with Jared.
Absolutely.
So I can stump him. It'll be funny.
All right, other than this, everything else that we have going on is just April, as you guys probably hopefully know, is National Serger Month. So there's some great specials coming out. And Bernina has got like pretty much everything on sale. So let me put this on screen share here. Oh, didn't come up with the... Are you sure you want to thing? Awesome. So yeah, here, Bernina, we get some crazy good sales going from them. Pretty much 20% off of everything Bernina Serger-wise, right? So bonus gifts with purchase right off the bat. We're talking L890, L860. Great, amazing purchases, or free gifts. That's what I'm trying to say. Free gifts that come with purchase. So right here you see we get the Serger accessory set, the travel case, Big Book of Surging, and $300 of their, this is basically like their online classes. So you get to go on there and really learn all about that serger. So this is the
We also
L890.
have, if you buy our Bernina, and again, this is in Carson City, we have new owner's license that lasts forever, as long as they own the machine, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts forever, so it's awesome. We also do have, as we talked about, the L890 QE in stock, which let me find that guy, because I believe there is a gift with purchase on that one as well too. Yes, L890 QE. So this one is the exact same machine as the L890. The only difference is that you get this kind of cool, pretty quilted white faceplate instead of the kind of that Bernina dark gray blackish that you have on there. So really, really nice to. I don't know. What do you say?
Oh, it's just,
Are you?
is anyone, whether they were there that day or not.
I can't read that, so just say whatever you need to say, and they can't see you.
Somebody is asking, do they get the specials regardless of whether they were there that day or not?
We can extend those specials, yes.
Okay.
So yes, L890, really awesome machine. Exact same as the regular L890, just up with that different faceplates, and also the free gifts on here. I mean, you get $1,600 of gifts on here. So L890 in specific, you get a couple different feet than you do in addition than you do on the L890 regular edition, just to really help out with that quilting. Using your serger for quilting. And believe you me, you can. As Pam Massey, the queen of sergers, puts it, it is the endless bobbin that everybody desires.
True, very true.
Yes. L860, it's stepped down from the L890 basically. This is some great gifts coming with this machine as well too. So it's just a great time to purchase one of these Bernina sergers. As we go down the line, of course, obviously it's just some other machines on sale. More Bernina specials. I mean, L850, L8 the 450. Like I said, every single Bernina is pretty much on sale. So if you're intrigued in one of those Berninas, come down and see us in Carson City.
Carson City, yeah.
I just got a very large order in last week, and I have every single one of those sergers in stock, ready to go home. So you are good to go for whatever you want. Other than that, Baby Lock, of course, also has some great specials going on a couple of their sergers. The Triumph, their top-of-the-line serger. This is, and I should remind me to talk about why these sergers are great also. So Triumph, Baby Lock Triumph, top of the line from Baby Lock. Normally, MSRP on this one is normally $79.99. They have it on sale this month for $4,500. That's a screaming deal.
Yeah.
And then also the Baby Lock Victory on sale. I love the Victory because it's like the first really nice machine. I mean, the Celebrate is the step down, and it's still really nice because of what we're going to get into in a second, the air threading. But what's really nice about the Victory is that we take away all of our tensions. So I absolutely love the Victory because you just get a screaming machine at a great price. I want to say, I think sale price on that one is $12.99, down from $2.99, $29.99. So yeah, it's Serger month. Come on in, and those Baby Locks you can get neither in Reno or Carson City.
And we are having a little Serger event for people
That's-
who want
yep.
to try. And can you look that date up real fast for
Yeah,
me?
let me
Okay.
find
Oh, your
it.
computer died, okay.
I got
It's
it.
gonna look it up real fast here.
So the other reason why these sergers are so great, these Berninas, and pretty much every Bernina on that we showed, and every single Baby Lock that we showed, is the air threading loopers. It is crazy to me how people still don't understand what those are or how useful they are. Like for example, just yesterday we had somebody come in and drop off their serger. And she said, I just get really annoyed because every time I pull this out, it takes me hours to figure out how to thread this thing again. Hours. Every
us help you
single
with
time.
that.
And it's just like, yeah, did you know they have air threading sergers? And you could just see the lights in her eyes like, huh?
Yeah.
What? So
And then you
it's,
show 'em.
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, come in and see us. And if you have that serger that you absolutely hate to pull out of the closet, come in and we'll show you why you will no longer hate it.
Okay, Lori's going to be teaching this class.
Yes, what is it called? Let's see, here we are.
It's in April. It's
Gotta
is it
be
right?
April. No, that's Serger t-shirt, Baby Luck Serger event.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Friday.
This is going to be on Friday, and I just had it up, April 25th. So this is a really good one to show why Sergers are such a great tool to have in your arsenal. I think in this one, off the top of my head, I know you're making a table runner. You are doing some napkins with a finished rolled edge.
Arsenal.
Remember.
I like that word.
Yeah.
You got to have it in your arsenal.
What else was, do you remember what else was in there? Napkin, table runner. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it shows how easy it is to just switch between your stitches without having to change pretty much anything on your
And
machine.
there's different things you can do with the
Yeah.
serger.
Exactly.
She has a quilt that she shows too.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
does. Lori has done a quilt class. I'm sure she's going to be doing that one again at some point. So
Yes.
On
So
quilting on her serger.
yeah, it's an awesome one. So the bottom line of this class is just, I think it's kind of like a picnic set kind of deal, right? Maybe it's a placemat.
Maybe, yeah.
I think so. So reality is the class is 3 hours long, but once you figure out how to make this, you can whip these out in like 20 minutes. So it's great having the sergers because you don't have to bind anything, you don't have to do anything. It's finished. It's
Yeah.
done.
I can make
So
pillowcases at all. Oh my goodness, so fast.
so fast, yes. Other than that, that is everything that I have for today.
Okay.
Anything else?
Well, just again, thank you for coming to our grand reopening.
Absolutely. Thank you.
It was a lot of fun. And clarify who can come in. Can anybody come in and get those specials now? That was a clarification we needed.
Yes,
Whether
and
it's
I
anybody
also
or did they have to be there that
just
day?
realized we completely forgot to do our drawing that we were going to do on our Wednesday lives.
Yeah.
So for our grand prizes for Linda and I will get those drawn up today. We were going to do those live today, but we completely forgot about that.
We can do it live a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll do a
Live,
separate
live.
live something. So yes, the grand prizes will be announced today.
Yes.
Right? And we'll get that going. Other than that, thank you guys very much. If you have any questions, give us a call at the bottom. Phone numbers at the bottom of the screen there. Otherwise, thanks, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our videos, and we'll see you guys.
Be here next week for Stump Jared Day.
And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
See ya.